What I love most about being a designer is feeling like I can do anything.
Sewing is my life. I can't imagine not doing this.
I have talent. I am a force to be reckoned with.
Get ready, fashionistas. The Crave original series, Project Runway Canada, is back with a brand new season. The Canadian adaptation of the fashion competition show premiered this past Friday. Local designer Naomi Shindak was one of the designers competing on the show, and she was eliminated Friday. Joining us now is Winnipeg designer Naomi Shindak. Good morning, Naomi. I'm so sorry. It's so hard.
What an opener.
I know. So let's just talk about it. First of all, why did you want to be a part of the show in the first place?
Well, first things first is since I was a kid, I always knew I was going to be famous.
Okay.
So this was my first opportunity. I was like, I got to get on there and I got to show the world that I'm a star. And
you got one episode.
Yeah, and I got one episode. I got my foot in the door, but I'll be back on TV. This isn't the last time people are going to see me on TV.
Well, you're here now, so let's talk a little bit about.
I'm back.
The show is it's pretty exciting. It's very competitive.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you were prepared to do and how it turned out for you.
Like, are you talking about with the first challenge?
Yes. Let's talk about that challenge.
Okay.
What happened?
So my niche has always been upcycling, and especially upcycling denim.
Okay.
So it was humbling that we got a suitcase full of old denim jeans and we had to make a high fashion look out of it, which is something I've always done. But between like the pressure and the intimidation of just the environment you're surrounded in, I got in my own head and I panicked and I stressed out and I undermined what I was capable of. And so, I lost out.
And so, but you're getting a lot of love on social media. Tell us a little bit about some of the response you're getting from the public.
Everyone wants to know what eyeshadow I was wearing when I got eliminated, which is really funny. I've been getting lots of messages about, okay, I ran to your social media as soon as I saw the eyeshadow on that look on the runway. And then also the feedback has been that I was robbed, which, you know what, everyone deserved to be there. Like, that's why we were on the show. Like, it's the Olympics of fashion, and we were all Olympians, and we were all there for a reason, right? But everyone was saying that my look was definitely not the one that deserved to be sent home. And for this, that, and the other reason, you know, the other two designers that I was in the bottom with, they were equally deserving to be there. But I do agree that my look out of the bottom three was the most high fashion and undeniably creative. So
what has it done for you? What do you think you've learned from this experience?
I learned that I'm more capable than I even knew. Like, I was put in that situation and I performed and I wanted to give up. Like, I wanted to throw everything out the window and just go, I can't do this, you know?
Yeah.
And I showed up for myself and I performed and I held myself very well, which is what I'm proud of, like, in losing, because I wanted to scream and rip out my hair, but I didn't. And I know that I am talented and capable.
That is exciting to know. At least you learned that about yourself. What are you going to take from that experience into your own designs now that you've learned a little bit of that?
I think that I've been able to develop more of like a brand voice and know who I am as a designer and what I want from my own design label. And I'm just going to take more risks and try harder things and just know that I can execute more than what I can even fathom.
Well, the other contestants that are part of the show, obviously you're going to keep watching. What did you learn from them?
Oh gosh, everything, honestly. I got really close with 3 of them, and one of the designers specifically, his name is Leland, he helped me a lot when I was panicking, just with stress and motivating me. And when I was like, I don't even know how to sew this on like this. And he goes, oh, well, just do it like this, this, and this. And I was like, I love you. And I wish they showed more of that, because he deserves his flowers too for how much he was there for my process.
So there was a little bit of support from the other contestants.
Huge support. It wasn't shown enough, but like me and Delane, the moment we saw each other, were best friends. We were there for each other through breakdowns and lots of support from the other cast members. Just, we all kept each other motivating. It's a pressure cooker, right? So.
What about the judges? What did you learn from them? What was the most stressful about being around those judges?
I never graduated.
Well, I just wanted to.
I'm really excited.
I wanted to prove myself, right? And I didn't get a chance to. I wish they gave me a longer chance, but I'll be back. They can't get rid of me that easily. I think that they told me that it was confusing and I needed to develop my brand voice, and being the youngest designer there and the least experienced designer there by a landslide, it really just showed me that it's not that I need to work on sewing, it's that I need to work on developing who I am as a designer.
Well, I'm pretty convinced you'll be on TV again, Naomi. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
And if you want to know more about the show, it runs every Friday until January 16th. Thank you so much for doing this, and congrats.